What up, ballers? We are here for some Memorial Day wiffle ball action. We have the Eastern Enforcers taking on the Western Wolfpack here at AWA Field in Edmonds, Washington. Let's get right into it. Dingers or nothing.
And that's deep. That has a chance. Gone. Air ball to take a play from Jake Oliver. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk off. Thomas. Deep. Gone. Oh! Peter makes the grapefruit with the first. One. Peter McNeil.
Good. Green. And welcome back, everybody. We are here at the beautiful AWA Field in Edmonds, Washington. We have the Eastern Enforcers playing the Western Wolfpack. We're going to get right into the starting lineups tonight. For the Western Wolfpack, we will have Aaron Schofield at short. Alex Harden will be pitching. Thomas Blehouse will play second base. And Josh Bergevin will round out the Western Wolfpack squad. For getting on to the Eastern Enforcers starting lineup, leading it off will be Drew Williams. Drew Williams is leading the league this year in RBIs. He's been an absolute menace at the plate this season. Jake Oliver, team captain, will be hitting 2 tonight. Brock Blehouse will be hitting 3. Chase Winkler playing first and hitting 4, and Josh Gradwall will round out the team, hitting 5th tonight for the Eastern Enforcers. And we are going to throw it over to Jack Blehouse. Grandma Blehouse will be throwing out the first pitch tonight at this AWA game. What a throw. Emily Blehouse, what a throw from her. And there is Thomas Blehouse signing the wiffle ball for his grandmother. What an experience here today. And that is your first pitch. We are going to be having the first pitch of game number 1 coming at you live here in a All right, we are about to get game number 1 of this 3-game series started between the Eastern Enforcers and the Western Wolfpack. Jake Oliver back tonight for the Eastern Enforcers. He missed last series for the squad, and the Eastern Enforcers truly paid for it. They got swept in their last series appearance, but now with Jake Oliver on the mound tonight, they are back to full strength, and this Enforcers team, when they have their team captain, is a very tough team to beat. The Western Wolfpack, they're going to have Tommy McMahon making his another appearance for the Western Wolfpack in this series. Tommy McMahon made his AWA debut with the Wolfpack in their last series, and McMahon is still on this roster. The Western Wolfpack have had availability issues with Brian Hewlett and Aaron Schofield, and McMahon has filled in nicely so far. He had a home run in his first ever at-bat in the AWA last series. McMahon leads it off. Jake Oliver on the mound, and pitch one is in the books for a ball. 1-0 here to Tommy McMahon. And that's crushed up into the air. Foul. One and one is the count here to McMahon. Swing and a miss. Nice slider right there from Jake Oliver. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and just like that, Tommy McMahon strikes out, and Jake Oliver striking out the first batter of the game. There is now one away here in the top of the first. The team captain, Alex Harden, will step up to the plate. Alex Harden leading the league in home runs thus far this season. He has 7 home runs to his name. He has been an absolute beast at the plate. And that's popped up into the air. It is playable. Chase Winkler slips, and as he's falling to the ground, he's still able to hang on and make the catch. That's the second out here in the top of the first. Chase Winkler falling down. The field is a little wet out there today, and Chase was able to maintain the catch. Fouled off by Thomas Playhouse. 0-1. Jake Oliver starting him off with a slow curveball. Thomas wasn't able to catch up to it. Pitches inside. 1-1. The count. And that's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Thomas Playhouse. Thomas been a little slow start this year. Only has a couple of home runs to his name. Looking to really get going here in this series, 3-1. One of the big reasons, though, is a lot of teams looking to throw around Thomas Playhouse. He hasn't been seeing a bunch of pitches like he has the last couple of seasons. Full count here, 3-2. Now to Thomas Playhouse. Curveball hits him, and Thomas Playhouse works the walk. He gets on. That's the Western Wolfpack's first runner of the ball game. Runner on and 2 away. Josh Bergevin will step up to the plate for his first plate appearance of the day. He swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. That's low for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Right down the middle. Good pitch there from Jake Oliver. Hits the zone, connects 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Josh Bergevin. No runs come across in the inning, and it is going to remain tied at 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. How's it going, Chase?
I got kind of hurt.
What? Oh, dude, hey, you made the catch, though.
It's all about the ball.
Hey, there you go. It don't matter if you fall as long as you catch it.
Body second, ball first.
There you go. There you go. Again, big news tonight. Jake Oliver, he is going to be leading it off here for the Eastern Enforcers. Is back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah.
He missed the Eastern Enforcers last series, and the Enforcers paid for it. They got swept. But now with Jake Oliver back.
This inning or next
playing.
inning, we're going to have a streaker. So just be
Oh,
prepared for that.
you got it. 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1 is the count.
Yeah, get the police stuff. You just look like another streaker.
Right on the bottom part of the zone, 1-2. Now the count. Curveball. Misses 2-2. Inside and high, 3-2 the count. Oh, you got the Jersey Mike's hat back on, baby.
Sponsored.
It's sponsored. I love it. And it hits the zone. Strike 3. Alex Harden sits down. Jake Oliver gets him looking right there. 1 away now in the bottom of the first. And Drew Williams, who leads the league in RBIs, will step up to the plate. And he did not go. That'll be ball 1 to Drew Williams, 1-0. No, he does not go again, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Good pitch right there from Alex Harden, 2-1 the count. Low and outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Fouled away, 3-2. Full count. Ripped ground ball to Thomas Blehouse. He throws to Alex Harden and hits him right in the face. It's not going to be in time. Thomas Blehouse just whipped that thing right over to Alex Harden, and it hits him right in the face. Jeez. Alex Harden taking one right in the mouth from his teammate Thomas Blehouse, and Drew Williams is safe over at first. The Enforcers now have their first base runner of the day. And Drew Williams and Brock Blehouse is going to step up to the plate. Swing and a miss. High fastball, 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss again, 0-2. Fouled away.
Is that going to be a strike?
Yeah, it was going to be a strike.
No?
No, it was. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the curveball, and Brock Blehouse strikes out. There's now 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Chase Winkler up with a man on first. High and outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. Now the count here to Chase Winkler. Curveball hits. Alex Harden, what a pitch from him right there. And he strikes out Chase Winkler to end the inning. No runs come across. The score remains 0-0, and we go to the top of the second inning. Dude, that was a nice pitch, brother. Hey, yo.
My face red? Yeah, a little.
Yeah, dude, you took that thing right off. I thought that hit you in the mouth.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Getting ready to begin this top of the second. Tommy McMahon, the lead-off hitter for the Western Wolfpack, up to the plate as he looks at ball one go by 1-0. Right on the knee. Ball 2, 2-0 is the count. Hits the top of the zone. Good pitch right there from Jake Oliver for strike one, 2-1. And that is a foul into the Quackenbush down the third baseline, 2-2. Got him.
I'm just being right. I'm sorry. I keep on throwing it at people unintentionally.
Yeah, unintentionally.
Well, I was trying to nail
Fouled away, 2-2. Remains the count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the second. Outside, and Tommy McMahon does well to lay off that one. Full count. Full count. Popped up in the air. It misses the tree, so it's playable. And Drew Williams makes the grab. That's the first out here in the top of the second. Alex Harden, the home run leader currently, will step up to the plate. And what is this? We got a streaker on the field. What is going on? Oh my goodness! And we have another streaker. Oh, is that that's a cop? He's fallen. What is going on here? Wow! Oh, and he is finally tackled by the cop. He is getting dragged off the field. Good job from the AWA security here to get the streaker. Wow, we have never had that happen in the AWA. Crazy when it does, but good job from the AWA security tackling that streaker so we could get right back to wiffle ball for everybody watching. Alex Harden up to the plate. 0-0 is the count. He is able to hold off that one, 1-0. Ground ball back to Jake Oliver on the mound, and he dives to first base. I'm not sure if he really needed to do that, but he dives anyways and gets the second out here in the top of the second. 2 away now for Thomas Blayhouse. See if he can get something started here for the Wolfpack. There's not been much offense here from either team so far. He watches ball one go by, 1-0. Now the count. And that is rip high and deep, and it is stays in the yard. It looked like it was a home run. No, it didn't. No, that's a long single. It did not. No. No. Hey, you got a huss if you want to get a double. That's a single. That's a long single. Long single for Thomas Blayhouse. Swing and a miss right there from Josh Bridgman, 0-1. One and one the count to Josh Bridgman. Fouled off down the first baseline. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count. And that is a foul ball. 1-2 does not get past the line right in front of home plate. It is a foul, not playable ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Jake Oliver strikes out Josh Bergevin. That's the 3rd out. No runs score in the top of the 2nd. The score remains tied as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning here in Game 1 of this 3-game series. Oh my gosh, man. How's it going, Jake?
That's good.
Good play, man.
I thought he was running harder, so I was like, oh. It would have been awkward
got-
anyways for me.
You got a
to
nice
pick up.
nice grass stain.
I was already down
Swing
there.
and a
So
miss. Strike 1. What?
I was already down on the ground, so.
True. 1-1. Now the count here to Josh Gradwall. Swing and a miss, and Alex Harden pumping right now. That was 57 miles per hour on the gun. 1-2. High and outside. 2 balls,
I got
2
one. Got the
strikes.
scouting report.
Swing and a miss on the high fastball, and Josh Gradwall strikes out for the 1st out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Back to the top of the order for the Eastern Enforcers, Jake Oliver, looking to help himself out here. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Alex Harden, 0-1. Curveball missing in the dirt, 1-1. And that is rip high and deep. It's got a chance. It's a solo home run for Jake Oliver. And the Enforcers take the lead. It is now 1-0. Jake Oliver hits a shot to straight center. Takes Alex Harden deep. And the Enforcers now have the 1-0 lead here in game number 1. Drew Williams to the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss again. Drew Williams behind, 0-2. Curveball misses in the dirt, 1-2. Curveball way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped right to Thomas Blehouse, and it gets past him. Drew Williams rounding first and heading to 2nd, and he is going to be safe at 2nd. Drew Williams with the hustle digs out a double. He rips that line drive right past Thomas Blehouse over at first base. Hard hit ball. And Drew Williams with a hustle double. Brock Blehouse to the plate. Hits the zone. What a pitch. Alex Harden. Oh, 62 is a no pitch. Speed gun. 0-0. Still the count. He did not go. Ball 1-0. No, that was ball. It was a ball. It was a ball. It's still a ball. It's 1-0. It's the zone. 59 miles per hour. Speed checked again. Alex Harden, 1-0 remains the count. Curveball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing. Okay, another 59 mile per hour fastball from Alex Harden. Speed checked again. 2-0 remains the count. 60 miles per hour, no pitch again. That has been, I think, the 5th no pitch for Alex Harden here. 2-0 remains the count. Low, 3 balls, no strikes. Oh yeah, I'm there. 3-1. Ripped foul. Full count now to Brock Blehouse. Fouled away into the net, full count. Swing and a miss, and Alex Harden still gets Brock Blehaus. Alex Harden had about 5 speed checks in that at-bat alone, and he still is able to come back and strike out Brock Blehaus for the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. Wow, Alex Harden, what an effort from him to not lose Brock Blehaus right there. Chase Winkler up for the Enforcers now. 2 straight balls from Alex Harden and is now 2-0. Hits the zone for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Just outside. 3-1. And it hits Chase Winkler for ball 4. And there's now runners on first and second with 2 away. Josh Gradwall up to the plate for the Enforcers. This will be his second at-bat of the game. Josh struck out in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss right on the fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss again. Josh Gradwall behind early here, 0-2. Curveball just outside. 1-2. Ball again. Josh Gradwall does well to lay off of that. 2-2. Low and way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that hits Josh Gradwall on the elbow, and he will walk. Bases loaded for Jake Oliver, who had a solo home run in his last at-bat. Could blow the gates wide open here if he's able to get a hold of one. So that hits Jake on the leg for ball 1, 1-0. Popped up into the air. It's exactly what Alex Harden wanted, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. But a run does score for the Enforcers. They take the lead. It's now 1-0. Jake Oliver had a solo home run in the inning. Big hit from Jake. And this Western Wolfpack team need to score at least 1 run here if they want to keep playing. The Enforcers just 3 outs away from a Game 1 win against the Wolfpack. Tommy McMahon will lead it off here in the top of the 3rd. As he watches that go by for ball 1, 1-0. It's the zone, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1-2 on the way. It's fouled off by Tommy McMahon. Good effort from him. 1-2, the count. Ripped, and that is foul just to the left of the foul pole over there in left field. 1-2 remains the count. 1-2. Hits the zone, strike 3, Jake Oliver. Wow, that is a great pitch from him. Able to strike out Tommy McMahon. The Enforcers now just 2 outs away from taking this game number 1. Jake Oliver is going to have to get past Alex Harden, the current home run leader here in the AWA. That hits the zone for strike 1. Great pitch from Jake. 0-1. One and one. count here to Alex Harden. Just missing low, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's a ground ball ripped to Drew Williams over at short. He throws to first, and it's not going to be in time to get Alex Harden. And just like that, the Wolfpack, they get that tying run on at first base. And Thomas Blehaus up to the plate. Be huge here if Thomas could go yard. Give this Wolfpack team the lead. Very capable of doing it. Just a swing of the bat. Want to know. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Inside and low, 3 balls, no strikes. And that is ripped. Foul. 3-1.
Yeah, he never wants to. Maybe switch around to right so they all shift and then come back.
3 balls, 1 strike here to Thomas Blehaus. Ground ball right to Chase Winkler at first, and he steps on his bag for the second out. The Alex Harden does move over from first to second. Josh Bergevin will come up to the plate. Tying run on at second. 2 outs here in the inning. So that's outside. Good eye there from Josh Bergevin to look at ball 1, 1-0. And that is ripped high and deep. 1 hops the fence, and Alex Harden advances from second to third. Josh Bergevin does well and gets a single, keeps this inning going. Tommy McMahon up, and the tying run now just 40 feet away from home. Popped up. It hits the tree. It's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. It hits the branch. Foul ball, 0-1. So that pitch is high for the zone for ball 1, 1-1. It's low, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Tommy McMahon. And that's inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. It'd be huge if Tommy McMahon could get on right here for the Wolfpack. Again, the tying run just 40 feet away from home. There's 3-1. There's 2 outs here in the top of the third, and Forster's just an out away from taking this game 1. Look, McMahon sitting in a favorable count here. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's outside. Tommy McMahon does well, and he walks. Bases loaded now for team captain and home run leader Alex Harden. Tying run on at third, go-ahead run on at second. Alex Harden up with 2 outs in the inning. And that is low for ball 1, 1-0. That is low and inside. 2 balls, no counts. Not Alex. Curveball is outside for ball 3, and now the Wolfpack are just a ball away from getting this tying run in. And that's outside, and Alex Harden walks. Thomas Playhouse comes home, and the Western Wolfpack just tie the game. It is now 1-1. And Thomas Playhouse up with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Huge here if the Wolfpack could get a couple of other runs in. As he watches that go by for ball 1. Jake Oliver struggling a little bit here at the top of the third to find the zone. And that's popped up into the air. And Josh Gradwell can't make the grab. Josh Bergevin scores. Everybody's safe. And the Wolfpack just take the lead on a pop fly in the infield. Wow. The Wolfpack given a gift right there. So they now lead at 2-1 here in the top of the third. Josh Bergevin does well to lay off 1-0. Is that one high, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Jake Oliver has no more balls left. We're gonna reload him. Now, Josh Bergevin. It's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Popped up into the air. Josh Gradwell right underneath it, and he makes the catch. 2 runs score in the inning for the Enforcers, and they take the lead. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Enforcers need 2 runs to walk it off. Wolfpack just need 3 outs to take this game 1. Drew Williams fouls that one back for the first pitch, 0-1. Outside. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Low again. That moves the count to 3-1. And that's inside ball 4. Drew Williams on with a walk, and the Enforcers now have the tying run on at first base with no outs. Brock Playhouse is going to step up to the plate for the Enforcers. Brock has a few strikeouts here on the day. Alex Harden had his number so far today. But we know how good Brock Playhouse is. He could win this game for the Enforcers with just a swing of the bat. So that's inside or outside. Ball 1.
Josh, you got this.
Inside 2-0 the count. And that is ripped past Tommy McMahon at third. Drew Williams rounding 2, going to third, and he's going to be in there. Brock Playhouse with a stand-up double. Runners now on second and third with nobody out for Chase Winkler. The tying run at third and the winning run on at second. Huge hit right there from Brock Playhouse. First pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Brock had struck out a couple of times beforehand. Does well in that at-bat to hit a double and really put the Enforcers in business here. 0-2 is the count to Chase Winkler. And he does well to hold off on the curveball. 1-2 the count. Curveball just missing low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled back. 2-2. full count. Now to Chase Winkler.
Oh, there's like 7 balls back here.
And that's
Oh, boy.
popped up and fouled down the first baseline. Full count remains. Inside, and Chase Winkler does well to walk. And the Enforcers now have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Again, the Wolfpack, they lead it 2-1. But the Enforcers have the tying run over at third base in Drew Williams. And the winning run in Brock Playhouse at second base. Josh Gradwall is up for the Enforcers. So that is outside. 1-0. Down the middle for strike one. 1-1. Down the middle again. 1-2.
Oh, Stephanie.
Curveballs just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stand that zone, baby. Little poke. Little poke. Yeah, boy.
Fouled away. 2-2.
This weekend. That's where I came from.
Count remains. Swing and a miss, and Alex Harden. That's a big strikeout for him and the Wolfpack. There's now 1 away in the bottom of the third. But Alex is really going to have his work cut out for him now, facing team captain Jake Oliver. Jake has the Enforcers' only RBI of the day so far, a solo home run back in the second inning. That is low. 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Now to Jake Oliver. Inside, count moves to 3-0. Hits the zone. Good pitch from Alex. 3-1. Outside, and that scores the tying run here in the bottom of the third for the Enforcers. Score is now 2-2. And Brock Playhouse sits over there, stands over there at third base, representing the winning run. Drew Williams, who has the most RBIs in the league, steps up to the plate. Drew has a couple of walk-offs so far in the AWA this year, looking to add to that count as he swings and misses the first pitch, 0-1. It's inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and Drew Williams behind now in the count, 1-2. Ground ball right back to Alex Harden. He throws home and gets Brock Playhouse. That's the second out in the bottom of the third. Good play there from Alex Harden, saving a run, and the score remains 2-2. 2 outs. Brock Playhouse up to the plate. He doubled in his last at-bat. Down the middle for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2, and Brock now quickly behind. Wolfpack just a strike away from forcing extra innings, and he gets him. Or did you foul? Oh,
Was no pitch. 59.
oh, it was 59.
Second one was.
Oh, nobody said that to me. 0-2. So now he gets him. 0-2. The count was 0-2. Alex Harden was speed gun checked on the first pitch to Brock Playhouse. And Brock Playhouse strikes out. And we're going to extra innings. Tommy McMahon is going to lead it off for the Wolfpack in the top of the fourth. A run scores for the Enforcers in the bottom of the third, and they were able to tie the game. It is 2-2. We're in extra innings here in game number 1. It's the zone for strike 1, 0-1. Popped up And Jake Oliver's not going to have a play on the first base side. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Tommy McMahon strikes out for the first out here in the top of the fourth.
Bro, it looks the same pitch. It looks the same every time.
Alex Harden
You're in a bit of a slump.
up to the plate for the Wolfpack.
That's pretty big, considering there's only 12 games.
That's way outside. Jake Oliver missed his fingering on that one. And that's low, 2-0. Popped up. Jake Oliver right under it and makes the grab. 2 away in the top of the fourth. 2 up and 2 down for the Wolfpack. Thomas Blehouse will step in. He needs to get on any way he possibly can here to keep this inning going for the Wolfpack. And that's a rip ground ball to Josh Gradwell over at short. No play will be made. That's a single for Thomas Blehouse. He does well. Now extend the inning, and Josh Bergevin is going to come up to the plate with 2 away and a runner on first. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Down to Josh Bergevin. Curve ball, and Josh Bergevin does well to hold off. 1-2 remains the count. And he does well again. Hold off on that pitch. 2-2. Just missing the outside part of the zone. Full count. Now Josh Bergevin. And that misses Josh Bergevin. What an at bat from him. Able to work a walk. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Tommy McMahon back up to the plate. Tommy did strike out in his first at bat here in the inning. Looking to redeem himself here. Swing and a miss. Jake Oliver able to get Tommy McMahon to chase on that one. So that's outside, 1-1. This is low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul back, 2-2. Fouled off. 2-2 remains the count here to Tommy McMahon. Good job from Tommy McMahon to lay off there. Full count now. And that's way outside. Tommy McMahon does well, and there's now bases loaded for Alex Harden. This is exactly the player that the Wolfpack want up in this situation.
Yeah, Alex, bring him in.
Alex leading the league in home runs. He has 7 of them. Be huge here if he could add to that total and give this Wolfpack team the lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Hits the zone. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Good eye from Alex Harden, 1-2. Fouled that curve off. 1-2 remains the count.
The Little League tomahawk. That's a field 3 swing. 1-2.
Field 3. And that is ripped. Curves foul, and the Wolfpack were just inches away from taking the lead. 1-2 remains the count. Alex just inches from a grand slam. That's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High, full count. Now to full count. Popped up, and that is exactly what the Enforcers needed. Jake Oliver with the catch. That's 3 outs. No run score for the Wolfpack. Score remains 2-2, and the Enforcers now with an opportunity to walk it off here in extra innings.
One at a time. See one. Alex is totally ready to throw like 200 pitches. What? Ready to throw like 200 pitches. I'm about to go Texas gas thing that ball 4.
Big man.
This is still game 1 too.
0-1. Right down the zone, 0-2. Curveball in the dirt, 1-2 the count to Chase Winkler. Low, 2-2. Foul back, 2-2. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and Chase Winkler goes down right there. There's now 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Josh Gradwell will step up to the plate for the Enforcers. Outside for ball 1. Fouled away. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits the zone. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Harden, and there's now 2 away quickly in the bottom of the 4th. Jake Oliver, the top of the order, comes up to the plate. Curve ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. It's Jake Oliver right on the head. 3-0. Swing and a miss at 57 miles an hour. Count now moves to 3-1. Hits the zone. That is strike 2. Good job from Alex Harden. Hitting the zone right there. Full count. Curveball outside, and Jake Oliver on with a walk, and the Enforcers now have the winning run on at first. The RBI leader up to the plate. Hits the zone. Strike one. 0-1 is the count. Good eye from Drew Williams. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That's popped up into the air. Josh Bergevin coming on. Oh, Thomas Playhouse makes the grab. That's the third out here. No runs score, and we're going to the top of the fifth. The score remains 2-2. You want to know what the best part about this whole thing is? We have 2 more games to play after this, too. Best part. I'm so excited. Thomas Playhouse is up now to start the top of the 5th inning. Watch that go by, 1-0. Been a real pitcher's duel here between Jake Oliver and Alex Harden. And that is ripped high and deep. Thomas Playhouse solo home run to straightaway center. And he was due. The Wolfpack take the lead. They lead it 3-2 in the top of the 5th inning of this first game of the series. Huge shot there from Thomas Playhouse. That was way out of here. Josh Bergevin up to the plate. Swing and a miss. On the curve ball, 0-1. Ground ball to Josh Gradwell over at 30. Throws to first and is not going to be in time to get Josh Bergevin. Josh Bergevin in there. We'll give him an infield single. And there is a runner on first, nobody out. Tommy McMahon is now up for the Wolfpack. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And that's ripped high, deep. It's got a chance. It hits the tree.
Single. It's a single.
We're gonna give it a ground rule double. Ruling it a single. Hits the tree. We're ruling it a single. It was not gonna go out. Runners on first and second. Nobody away. Tommy McMahon with a single right there. He hit the tree in left center field.
Tommy, did you backflip? No, but I kind of walked it out. I still had the bat when I got here. That's fair. Oh, yeah.
Alex Harden for the Wolfpack. Popped up. It does not hit the branch. It's playable, and Josh Gradwell can't make the grab in foul territory. Alex Harden with a new life. The count is 0-1. That's high. 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Alex, 60s. Jake Oliver gets speed checked. No pitch, and the count remains 1-2. 1-2. Ground ball. Jake Oliver sprinting over and flips to third to get Josh Bergevin advancing from second to third. That's a force out over at third base. There's one away. Here in the top of the 5th, Thomas Playhouse up to the plate, who hit a solo home run in his last at-bat to give this Wolfpack team the lead. They lead at 3-2. It's the zone. That was a nasty pitch from Jake Oliver, 0-1. Ball's low in the dirt, 1-1. Curveball's inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Thomas Playhouse. Ground ball to Drew Williams. He throws to first, gets Thomas Playhouse. But the runners do advance over to second and third. There's 2 away in the top of the 5th. And Josh Bergevin will get an opportunity here for the Wolfpack. Looking to extend this Wolfpack lead, give them a few insurance runs. Starting to shift Josh Bergevin here, it looks like. That is high and tight for ball 1. It's the zone. What a pitch right there. Just nicking the outside part of the zone, 1-1. Ground ball to Josh Gradwell over at third. And he slips and falls. Does not have a play. Tommy McMahon's going to score. The Wolfpack get another run, and they now lead it 4-2 in the top of the 5th. 2 outs and runners at the corners for Tommy McMahon. Hits the zone at 58 miles an hour for strike 1.
Jump out the way.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and Tommy McMahon down on strikes. 2 runs do score for the Wolfpack. They lead it 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Let's go, boys.
The Wolfpack just need 3 more outs to win this game number 1.
Based on how I'm playing,
What are you
I'm
doing?
telling you, I didn't do it last time.
Popped up. Alex Harden coming on. Just does not have a play. It's out of reach from him. 0-1. What's the count here? Jeez.
I need the bat. Hold on.
Swing and a miss from Brock Playhouse, and he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout for Brock Playhouse. 1 away now in the bottom of the 5th inning. Chase Winkler up for the Enforcers. Pitches outside for ball 1. Outside again, 2-0. Three and 0. 3 straight balls here to Chase. 4-pitch walk to Chase Winkler. He does well to get on base for the Enforcers, and that will bring up Josh Gradwell, who represents the tying run for the Enforcers here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and the first pitch 0-1.
Sorry, Alex. Oh, sorry.
Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the situation is runner on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. So that's fouled away from Josh Gradwell. 1 and 2. Wolfpack lead it 4-2. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he did go. Yes, he did. That's strike 3. Alex Harden gets Josh Gradwell, who's unable to check his swing there, and there's now 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Jake Oliver up, who represents this tying run for the Enforcers, and that is ripped up the middle. Josh Bergevin slips and falls trying to get to it. Single for Jake Oliver, and there's now runners on first and second, 2 outs. Drew Williams to the plate. He represents the winning run for the Enforcers here. Popped up, Alex Harden coming on, and he makes the catch, and the Wolfpack take game 1. Final score 4-2. It went 5 innings, but the Wolfpack come out with a win. Big win from the Wolfpack right there. They lead the series now 1-0. We're going to be getting game 2 started here very shortly. Huge win for the Wolfpack right there. It was a pitcher's duel that game between Jake Oliver and Alex Harden. Both pitchers pitched very, very well, but the Wolfpack were able to come out on top. Thomas Blehaus hit a solo home run in the top of the 5th inning, which helped give the Wolfpack the lead, and they end up winning it 4-2 in game number 1. Tommy McMahon assumes to be the starting pitcher for game 2. Alex Harden going to elect to pitch in game 3 instead of game 2.
He's got a riser. He's kind of working slider.
Jake Oliver will lead it off for the Enforcers.
What if somebody batted
McMahon getting a few warm-up pitches in here. Again, everybody on TikTok and YouTube, thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us today on this Memorial Day weekend.
Your exit velocity was 95 on that.
Oh, yeah. That's because I got the run up.
We're about to get game number 2 started here between Enforcers and Wolfpack. If you're just tuning in, you missed a thriller in game 1. The game went 5 innings. Normally these wiffle ball games only go 3. But game 1 went 5 innings, and the Wolfpack were able to pull it out. They won 4-2 in game 1. They lead the series now 1-0. Tommy McMahon is on the mound for the Wolfpack. Jake Oliver will lead it off for the Enforcers.
Six right here. What's the goal?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I don't think we've done this year, huh?
Maybe once.
First game. Yeah,
And that is a ground ball right to Alex at third, and he bobbles the ball. Jake Oliver looking over at second to see if he had an opportunity to go 2. He does not. And that will be a single for Jake Oliver to start off this game 2. Drew Williams to the plate. Just missing the top of the zone for a ball. 1-0 is the count. 2-0 here to Drew Williams. Outside again, 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 3-1. That's high. Drew Williams on with the walk. Forcers get the first 2 runners on. Runners on first and second, nobody away. And Brock Playhouse up to the plate. So that is high for ball 1, 1-0. Foul back for strike 1, 1-1. Ripped down the third baseline. Brock Playhouse took a couple of flowers off that bush over there. 1-2 is the count. Brock does well to lay off that pitch. 2-2. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Brock Playhouse strikes out for the first out here in the top of the first. Tommy McMahon sits down Brock Playhouse. Chase Winkler up to the plate with a couple of runners on. As he watches that high 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1. All right, 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss right there. 2-2. Full count. And that's high and outside. Chase Winkler on with the walk. Bases loaded. Here in the top of the first, 1 away, and Josh Gradwall up for his first at bat here in game 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This side, 1-1 the count. It's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's ripped past Alex Harden at third base. Jake Oliver will score. Drew Williams coming on. He will score. And that's a 2 RBI double for Josh Gradwall. And the Enforcers lead it 2-0 in the top of the first here in game number 2. Jake Oliver up with runners on second and third, 1 away in the top of the first. Popped up, foul territory, foul, 0-1. What's up?
I'm gonna move this a tiny bit this way.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really.
Inside, 1-1. Inside again, 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. Swing and a miss. High change up right there. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Jake Oliver. And that's low. Jake Oliver on with a walk. Bases loaded. 1 out in the inning. Enforcers lead it 2-0, and Drew Williams up to the plate. Inside and high, 1-0. Popped up into the air. Thomas Playhouse right under it, makes the catch. That'll be the second out here in the top of the first. Brock Blehouse stepping up to the plate. I don't even want to know, man. Quite a few. And that is ripped, and it hits the fence. Chase Winkler scores. Josh Gradwell will score. That's a 2 RBI single for Brock Blehouse, and the Enforcers double their lead. They lead it 4-0 in the top of the first. Chase Winkler now up for the Enforcers. High and inside, 1-0. Dude, yeah, I know. 1-1. Ground ball to Alex Harden at third. He throws, and it's not going to be in time to get Jake Oliver at home. Another run scores for the Enforcers, and they lead it 5-0. Wait, why does he get 2? No, he does not get second. Runners on first and third. What? No, he doesn't. He doesn't get second. He'll play at home. He didn't even make an attempt to go to second. Strike one to Josh Gradwell, 0-1. 2 straight strikes to Josh Gradwell. It's ball 1, 1-2. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Low and inside, full count now to Josh Gradwell. And that's high. Josh Gradwell walks for the Enforcers, and this inning gets extended. There's 2 outs in the top of the first. The Enforcers lead it big already, 5-0 in this inning. Jake Oliver is going to come up with the bases loaded. If the Enforcers score 1 more run, they would reach the run limit here in the first inning. Run limit is 6, but if he were to hit a home run, all of those runs would count. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off, 2-1. If Tommy McMahon were just to walk Jake Oliver here, they would reach the run limit at 6-0, but he is deciding to throw to Jake Oliver instead. Hits the tree. That's a foul ball. 2-2. The count out at Jake Oliver. Bases loaded, 2 away. He watches that high, full count. And that is ripped off the tree over there on the third base side. Full count remains. High and deep, and it is gone. Jake Oliver, grand slam, and he has just broke this game wide open. It is now 9-0 Enforcers after the top of the first, and we have reached the run limit. Score is 9-0. Enforcers lead it, and Jake Oliver, we'll see if he elects to stay on the mound, and it looks like he is going to with this 9-0 lead. What? They reached the run limit. Jake Oliver elects to stay on the mound here in this game 2 with a commanding 9-0 lead. And in all honesty, with the way Jake Oliver has been pitching this year, it seems hard for this Western Wolfpack team to come back as Tommy McMahon flies out to Drew Williams right there for the first out in the bottom of the first. Alex Harden up to the plate for the Western Wolfpack. It's going to be a very tall task for this Wolfpack team to come back against the Enforcers here with a 9-0 lead and Jake Oliver on the mound. Ground ball, that's a fair ball to Josh Gradwell, and he's just not going to have a play on Alex Harden. Credit Alex with an infield single. And there's a runner on at first with 1 out. Thomas Playhouse up to the plate. Ground ball right to Chase Winkler at first, and Thomas Playhouse is not even going to run. They get the out over at first base. 2 away. In the bottom of the first, and Josh Bergevin up to the plate for the Wolfpack.
Because by the time the third game comes, it's already dark out, so you don't even have somebody like really fill them out.
Oh, God.
Like A's should always throw game 1 and 2, because by third game it's already dark out, so it's hard.
1-0.
Too late now.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1-1. Right, hits the zone for strike 2, 1-2 count. Ground ball to Drew Williams. He throws over to first, and it is Chase Winkler bobbles the ball and is not in time to get Josh Bergevin. Chase Winkler couldn't hang on over there at first, and Josh Bergevin on. 2 away, runners at the corners, and Tommy McMahon now up for the Wolfpack. That's outside, 1-0. Outside again, 2 balls, no strikes. Yes, he did go 2-1. No, I got you. Yeah. It's him on the leg. 3 balls, 1 strike. Tommy McMahon. Yep. 3-1, brother. It's outside. Tommy McMahon on with a walk. Wolfpack keeping this inning going with 2 outs. Got the bases loaded. Now Alex Harden is going to get an opportunity. Popped up behind home plate. That's foul. Jake Oliver still trying to make an effort for it. It was out of his reach. 0-1. 0-1 to Alex Harden. It's low. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Right there, 2-2. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 2s. Ground ball to Josh Grodwell. He bobbles the ball. Thomas Playhouse will score. And the Wolfpack get a run back. It is now 9-1 in the bottom of the first.
Home run! Woo!
Thomas Playhouse step in for the Wolfpack.
Oh, I'm taking that
Inside. 1-0. Popped up. Josh Gradwell under it, and he makes the catch as he falls to the ground. That's the 3rd out. 1 run scores for the Wolfpack, but the Enforcers keep their commanding lead. It is 9-1. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. And that is ripped high and deep. Drew Williams, a solo shot. And this Enforcers lead now goes to 10-1. In the top of the 2nd, Drew Williams absolutely demolished that ball off Tommy McMahon.
So the newly enacted rules, if you're up 10 in the 3rd, there's a 6-run cap.
Okay. That's cool with me. And I think it's much needed. Foul back 0-1. And that is ripped high and way deep. It's a home run. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying I'm joking. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Brock Playhouse strikes out again here today. 1 away in the top of the 2nd. Chase Winkler up to the plate. Does well to hold off on that pitch. 1-0. Ground ball. Alex Harden coming on, and it just is not going to be able to make the play as he bobbles the ground ball. Chase Winkler on an error. Runner on first. 1 out for Josh Gradwell. Foul back. Strike 1, 0-1. And that's ripped high and deep, and it is gone! Josh Gradwell, 2-run home run. And the Enforcers just continue to pour it on. They lead 12-1 in the top of the 2nd, and Josh Gradwell goes deep on a 2-run shot. There's 1 out. Jake Oliver up as he fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Hits the zone. Strike 2, 0-2. Good pitch for McMahon right there. As that hits him on the arm. 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's all of that. It's always that.
Inside, full count. Yep. That's high. Ball 4, Jake Oliver walks. Runner off first, 1 out, and Drew Williams back up to the plate, hit a solo home run in his last plate appearance. And that is ripped high and deep, and it's the same result. 2-run shot. Drew Williams in back-to-back at-bats. He goes, well, anyways, the Enforcers lead it 14-1. Here in the top of the 2nd, Drew Williams, his last 2 at-bats has gone deep in both of them. And it is 14-1 on the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss from Brock Playhouse. 0-1. So that's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. A miss. 1-2. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He thought he was trying. I was like, no, he's good.
Outside. Full count to Brock Playhouse. Outside and Brock Playhouse. Brock, you walked.
Is that 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Better than a fucking strikeout.
Brock Playhouse on with a walk. Chase Winkler up to the plate.
Hit one and pimp it.
You guys can only score one more in this inning.
Oh, yeah. Now you get your hole.
It's in the back. And that's high and deep. Chase Winkler, opposite field. Home run, a 2-run shot. And the Enforcers now lead it 16-1 as they are just pouring it on the Wolfpack. Score is 16-1. Home run, 2 home runs from Drew Williams in the inning, 1 home run from Chase Winkler, and a home run from Josh Gradwell. And this Enforcers team just up big now, 16-1. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Josh Bergevin will have an opportunity here for the Wolfpack. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. It's the zone. Strike 2, 0-2 to Josh Bergevin. Foul back. 0-2. And that's ripped right to Josh Gradwell. He knocks it down, but Josh Bergevin will be safe over at first base. Credit Josh with a single. Hard hit right over to Josh Gradwell. Runner on first now for the Wolfpack. Tommy McMahon up to the plate.
You can't have the greatest comeback of all time unless you're down 16-1.
Going outside, 1-0.
Step 1.
Side again, 2 balls, no strikes.
A little left can't hurt.
3-0. Swing and a miss. High pitch there. 3-1. Yes, he did go. 3-2. I thought he went.
You said he went.
I'm calling it a strike. Full count. Inside, ball 4. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was like, he definitely went. I saw that.
Backside, it looked like he did it, but
Runners on first and second.
oh, glad it was a little long.
Nobody out. Alex Harden up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Outside, 1-0. Low and inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Foul back, 2-1. Ground ball down the third baseline, foul. 2-2. Two on the way is outside, full count. Good, Alex Harden. And that's high and deep, and it is out of here. 3-run shot for Alex Harden. He now has 8 home runs on the season. Increases his home run lead. 8 home runs on the year for Alex Harden. He is feeling it this year. 16-4 is the score now. Thomas Blehouse up with nobody on and nobody out. It's low. That's low. I'm calling it low. 1-0. And that is foul down the third base line. 1-1.
Trying to beat the shift here.
Outside, 2-1. Outside again, 3 balls, 1 strike to Thomas Blehouse. Inside, hits him, and that is a walk for Thomas. Josh Bergevin up to the plate. No outs. No outs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Forster's still with a commanding lead. They lead at 16-4. As Josh Bergevin steps in. Popped up to Jake Oliver on the mound, and he will make the catch. That's the first out here in the inning. 1 away. Tommy McMahon up to the plate. Strike from Jake Oliver, 0-1. That pitch is low, 1-1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Inside, full count. Now to McMahon. Swing and a miss, and Tommy McMahon strikes out. There's now 2 away in the bottom of the 2nd. Alex Harden up to the plate. 8 home runs on the year for Alex Harden. He has been electric at the plate for the Wolfpack. And a 3-run home run in his last at-bat. Strike 1 there from Jake Oliver. High and inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the zone, 1-2. And that's high and deep, and Alex Harden goes yard again. A 2-run home run for Alex Harden. Wow. Alex Harden in his last 2 at-bats has gone yard, and the score is now 16-6. That they scored, yeah, so they've only scored 5. 16-6, and that is Alex Harden's 9th home run of the season. He leads the league, and he has just been unconscious at the plate. Just home run after home run for Alex Harden.
If he hears you not to go, if you say if you get 2 more runs this inning, there's no cap for the 3rd inning.
16-6 is the score. And that is ripped over to Josh Gradwell at 3rd, and Thomas Blehouse on with an easy single. They continue to... I'm trying to get that sorted out over there. Having some recording issues. Looks like we got it all figured out, and we are back to game action. Again, we are in the bottom of the 2nd inning of game number 2 of this 3-game series. Score is 16-6. Josh Bergevin is up. Count is 1-0. Ground ball to Josh Gradwell. He throws the second and gets Thomas Blehouse for the 3rd out. But the Wolfpack score 5 runs in the inning. Alex Harden with 2 home runs, a 2-run shot and a 3-run shot, as he increases his home run leading lead. He has 9 home runs on the year. He leads all AWA players in that category, and he is just pouring it on here in this 3-game series against the Enforcers. Tommy McMahon has been hit hard so far this game. Enforcers scoring 16 runs against him in the last 2 innings. Josh Gradwell come up to the plate. Leads it off for the Enforcers. Two and 0. Josh Gradwell. Tie. 3 balls, no strikes. Hits the zone. 3-1. Good pitch from McMahon right there. Popped up, does not hit the branch of the tree, and that will be the 1st out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Jake Oliver will come up to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hits the tree. That'll be foul. 0-2 the count. Swinging a miss, and Tommy McMahon strikes out Jake Oliver. 2 away in the top of the 3rd, and Drew Williams up. Ground ball, McMahon coming on. He throws the first, and it's not in time to get Drew Williams. Runner on first now. 2 outs, and Brock Blehouse will step up for the Enforcers. Pitch is outside, 1-0. It's the zone, 1-1 the count. Foul back. 1-2. No, he did not go. Nope. 2-2. No, he did not go again. Full count. Foul back. Full count remains. Fouled away. Full count still here to Brock Playhouse. And that hits him in the back for ball 4. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Chase Winkler comes up to the plate. Inside, missing the zone, 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Count here to Chase Winkler. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's high and outside. Full count now to Chase Winkler. Inside, and he walks. Bases loaded. Josh Gradwall come up to the plate for the Enforcers. Ground ball into the quacking bush, 0-1.
That's it. Oh boy.
High and inside, 1-1 the count. Inside again, 2 balls, 1 strike. High and inside, 3 balls, 1 strike is the count.
I like it. Daddy hack.
Outside, and a run will score on the walk. Enforcers now lead it 17-6 in the top of the 3rd inning. There's 2 outs in the inning. Jake Oliver now up. Outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's like karate, you gotta grip hard to hit hard.
High, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's high. It's deep, but Thomas Playhouse makes the jumping grab for the 3rd out. A run scores for the Enforcers. They lead it 17-6. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Adjustments. We're all about in-game adjustments here.
And with the Wolfpack being down 11 runs, there's no run limit for them here in the bottom of the 3rd. They would have an opportunity to come back. They can create a big rally, but that'll be a tall task against Jake Oliver here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Strike 1. Foul back, 0-2. Nicks the zone, and he gets Tommy McMahon. Wow, that barely nicked the top part of the zone. But it does, and Tommy McMahon sits down. There's now 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Alex Harden up to the plate, but he is homered in his last 2 at-bats. He had a 3-run home run and a 2-run home run in the 2nd inning. He's got 5 RBIs in this game, 9 total home runs on the year. Leads all players in that category as he watches the first pitch go by for 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. That's the count. So that's low, 2-1. No, he did not go. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hits the zone. Good pitch from Jake. 3-2. A swing and a miss, and Alex Harden strikes out on a tough pitch there. Jake Oliver gets the strikeout, and there's 2 away now in the bottom of the 3rd. Thomas Blehouse up to the plate now for the Wolfpack. Enforcers just an out away from taking this game number 2 and tying the series. That's off of Thomas's foot for a foul ball, 0-1. Foul back, 0-2. Good job from Thomas to lay off on that one, 1-2. Two on the way, ground ball to Josh Gradwell, and he's not going to have a play on Thomas Blehouse. Thomas Blehouse reaches on a single, keeps the inning going for the Wolfpack. Josh Bergevin up to the plate. It's 2 outs. Runner on first. Again, the Enforcers lead at 17-6. Good, man. Swing and miss, 0-1. How are you? How are you?
Wait, what did you say before that?
Oh, I said it's good. 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike here to Josh Bergevin. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Outside, full count. Josh Bergevin. And that is outside. Josh Bergevin with a walk. And the Wolfpack keep extending the inning. It is runners on first and second. Tommy McMahon up to the plate. It's high, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Good pitch there from Jake Oliver. Swing and a miss, 1-2, and the Enforcers are now just 1 strike away from taking this game number 2. Slow changeup from Jake. Can't get Tommy McMahon to chase. 2-2. Now moves the count. Popped up down the first base side, and Chase Winkler makes the grab. The Enforcers win game 2. 17-6 is the final score. It's an absolute offensive parade for the Enforcers in this one. The series is now tied 1 game to 1. We head to the rubber match of game number 3. Alex Harden is going to be on the mound for the Wolfpack, and Josh Gradwall will be on the mound for the Enforcers.
My bad.
Again, thank you everybody on both YouTube and TikTok for being with us here on this Memorial Day between the Eastern Enforcers and the Western Wolfpack. The series is tied here at 1 game to 1. Enforcers took game 2, final score of 17-6, and the Wolfpack won game number 1 in 5 innings, 4-2. Now on the rubber match here of game number 3. See who will be able to take it against these two teams. Josh Gradwall on the mound for the Enforcers. Jake Oliver has used up all of his eligibility here today. He pitched the first and second games. Josh Gradwall versus Alex Harden in this game 3. Tommy McMahon is going to lead it off here in the top of the first. Good to go. Play ball. Play ball, brother. First pitch is outside. Tommy McMahon 1-0. Hits the zone 1-1. High, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's the zone again. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Tommy McMahon. Outside. Count moves full. He's able to foul that one off. 3-2. Yeah. 3-2. Popped up. Josh Gradwall coming on, and he makes the sliding grab. That is the first out here in the top of the first. Great play from Josh Gradwall. It'll make the catch. Alex Harden, team captain, up to the plate, and Josh Gradwall has his work cut out for him right here against Alex, who has been dominant here today. Had 5 RBIs in the last game, a 3-run homer and a 2-run homer. He leads the league with 9 home runs. Ground ball right to Jake Oliver at third. He throws over to first and gets Alex Harden for the second out here in the top of the first. Good play right there from Jake Oliver. Thomas Playhouse up for the Wolfpack. Hits him. Ball 1-0. And that is a foul ball. It does not go past the line out in front of home plate over there. It's a foul, 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Score is 0-0. Swing and a miss, and Josh Cradwell strikes out Thomas Playhouse. Oh, wait. Was that a speed check? Oh. Jeez, you just F that bat. 2-2. Hits him. Full count. Out of Thomas Playhouse. He does well to hold off, and the speed check ends up saving Thomas as he walks in the inning. Two outs. And Josh Bergevin up to the plate. Fouled back. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Josh Bergevin. Ground ball, and that will roll foul. 0-2. It was absolutely foul. I saw that. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Josh Cradwell strikes out Josh Bergevin. It's the 3rd out. No runs scored for the Wolfpack in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Score is 0-0. Good news for the Wolfpack. Alex Harden is back on the mound. Alex been dealing all year on both the mound and at the plate. Jake Oliver fouls that one off, 0-1. And that is ripped high and deep, and it is way out of here. Jake Oliver, a solo home run, his 2nd home run of the day. And the Enforcers now lead it 1-0 in the bottom of the first. That was an absolute no-doubter from Jake Oliver. Was it your 3rd? Oh, 3rd home run. My bad. 3rd home run of the day. 1-0 here to Drew Williams. So that's low, 2-0. Low again, 3-0. Swing and a miss from Drew Williams. 3 balls, 1 strike. Drew Williams walks. Runner on first, nobody out. Brock Playhouse steps up to the plate for the Enforcers. It's Brock on the leg, 1-0. They're massive. Outside.
Almost unfairly big.
2-0. Two and 1. Foul back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits him 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Brock Playhouse. Low, and Brock Playhouse walks. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Chase Winkler up to the plate. Low and outside for ball 1, 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2 is the count. Curveball just missing, 2-2.
So it looks like I gotta worry about that.
Yeah. 2-2 here to Chase Winkler. Ball outside, full count. And that is in play, fair, and Thomas Blehouse steps on first. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Runners on second and third, and Josh Gradwall steps up to the plate. One and oh. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Couldn't even get the bat that high.
Mark, you
All
play
right.
Slug Fest, right?
What?
Slug Fest?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 2-1.
Start copying their commentary.
3-1. What? Yeah. That was the game, bro. Hi, Josh Gradwall will walk, and the bases are loaded. Jake Oliver's going to come up to bat. And the Enforcers, bases juice. Jake Oliver had a solo, absolute no-doubter in his last at-bat. As he watches that pitch outside, 1-0. Foul back. 1-1. All right, no pitch. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swing and a miss again. No pitch. 61 miles an hour on the gun. 2-1 will remain the count. Popped up. Josh Bergevin right under it, and he can't make the catch. Drew Williams is going to score, and Josh Gradwall safe over at second base. Everybody safe. A run scores. It's 2-0. Enforcers lead it. Still 1 out in the inning. Drew Williams up to the plate.
That's like the only like judgment call. You gotta know these things.
1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Drew Williams.
Brock should be batting. So who went out of order?
Nobody went out of order. Jake.
This thing has Brock up.
Wait, who hit that pop-up? Was that you, Jake?
That was me. So I was hitting after Brock. I moved Drew and Brock over. Then Josh walked. Then he walked.
But Jake's is right order right here.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Jake just popped that one up to Josh, right? That he didn't. Yeah.
Jake's went before Josh. I lead off, Drew, and Brock.
We're good now. What's the count?
I have 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 to Drew Williams. That's inside. 2-1. It's the zone strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped. That's a fair ball. Thomas Blehouse gets Drew Williams. That's an out. Brock Blehouse will score, and Josh Gradwall will score as well. And the Enforcers increased their lead. They now lead at 4-0. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Brock Blehouse steps up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third. It's the zone, strike 1, 0-1.
Oh my God.
It's the zone again, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Brock Blehouse strikes out, and he throws the bat in frustration. Brock Blehouse has had a tough night at the plate. He strikes out. The Enforcers do score 4 runs. He lead it 4-0 as we go to the top of the second inning. Tommy McMahon come up to the plate. Is Brock really done? Is Brock really done? No. Tommy McMahon leads it off for the Wolfpack in the top of the second inning. What is that? Oh. Josh Gradwell threw a flower to Tommy McMahon. Strike 1, 0-1. Does it count? It's the zone, 0-2. Tommy McMahon. And that is ripped up the middle past Drew Williams, and Tommy McMahon on with a single. Good hit from him right there. You want that back? Alex Harden coming up to the plate for the Wolfpack now. It's the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Here to Alex. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout, and Josh Gradwell is starting to deal out there. One away. In the top of the second.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not hitting nukes, but
It's outside, 1-0. Whoa, 2 balls, no strikes. Popped up in the air. Jake Oliver makes the catch. Two away. Here in the inning, Josh Bergevin up to the plate. Strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Josh Gradwell is just starting to deal for the Enforcers. No runs score in the inning for the Wolfpack. And the score is now, their score remains 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Okay, Brock's actually done.
Brock was last up.
Yeah, he struck out.
So Brock's okay.
He got out. I don't need to shame him like that.
Here in the bottom of the second inning. Enforcers lead at 4-0. Chase Winkler up for the Enforcers. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. High cheese, and Chase Winkler just couldn't lay off of it. 1-1. Hits him 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is foul. Down the first baseline, full count. Let's go.
You should make that a new rule.
3-2. I got it.
If he's gonna make plays.
It's the zonage. Oh, 61 speed check.
Hey, remember, I was a catcher.
See, that's what happens when I have 2 things in my hand. You guys were making fun of me all last year. You're like, hey, when'd you catch that?
I don't know what to do with my hand.
3-2. Outside, and Chase Winkler gets bailed out right there on the speed check. He walks. Runner on first. Josh Gradwell up to the plate. Hits him 1-0. Outside 2-0.
That was a good pitch. Can't even lie about that.
2-0. Outside, and Josh Gradwell draws a walk. Runners on. First and second. Hey Trey, how many outs do you have? You have none? Okay, I have none too. Runners on first and second. Nobody away. Jake Oliver to the plate. High, inside, 1-0. That is flared off down the first base line, out of play, 1-1. And that is ripped off the fence over there in left field. Chase Winkler chugging for home, and he slips and falls, but he still scores. An RBI double for Jake Oliver, and the Enforcers now lead it 5-0. Chase, are you okay? You're looking like a newborn baby out there, my man. 0-1. Oh, yeah, did you trip over the bat? No. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that'd be less funny. Okay. Oh, okay. 0-2. Popped up over to Tommy McMahon. He makes the one-handed catch for the out. There's now 1 away. 1 away now in the inning. Brock has been designated for assignment. He's on the bus line. Breaking news. Brock has been optioned to AAA. First pitch is fouled off. Chase Winkler, 0-1. 1-1. To high A. They're low A now. Yeah. It's a ball. and a miss. Outside, and Chase Winkler will walk. Bases loaded. Scores 5-0. There's one away. In the bottom of the second inning, Josh Gradwall will come up to the plate. Yeah, help yourself out here, brother. 1-0. It's the zone for strike one, 1-1.
You have to throw one pitch in between.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Curve ball misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside, full count. Outside, and Josh Gradwall walks. A run comes home for the Enforcers. Their lead is now 6. Score is 6-0. Dude, there's so many freaking mosquitoes around here.
One day I don't wear the sweats.
God, dude, I'm just getting bit up here. That was way too fast. No, that was freaking hard. I'll tell you that was hard.
Maybe lay off the roids, Alex.
I don't know. Hey, enough with the creatine out there, brother.
I haven't taken it yet.
Oh, soft.
Oh, flex on this one, haven't you?
I haven't taken it yet.
You give him 64 and he hasn't taken creatine yet?
3-0. Hey, you won't swing here. He swings, strike, 3-1. Yep, really. That was toasty. That was toasty.
Right when
3-1 is the count.
Oh, no, that's bad too.
And that's low. Jake Oliver walks. Another run scores. It's now 7-0 Enforcers. So they just keep pouring these runs on the Wolfpack. Still one away. Drew Williams up to the plate. Fouls the first pitch back. 0-1. Is that Hubba Bubba down there? Right there. Dude. I haven't had that since I was a kid, man. 1-1. That and what? No, Namas? No, dude. Rip. I love that place. Swing and a miss. 2-2 is the count here to Drew Williams. Swing and a miss on the outside fastball. Drew Williams down on strikes. And there's now 2 away in the bottom of the second. Score is 7-0 Enforcers. Dude, I remember I used to ride my bike down there all the time as a kid, man.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a game spot.
Dude, absolutely. Fouled off. 0-1. It's the zone at 60 miles an hour, so it's a speed check. 0-1. Here's the count. Ground ball right back to Alex. He throws home and gets Drew Williams for the 3rd out, but not after 3 runs score for the Enforcers. They lead 7-0. We go to the top of the 3rd, and the Enforcers now just 3 outs away from taking Game 3 and this series. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Swing and a miss from Tommy McMahon on the first pitch, 0-1. So that's outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss from McMahon right there, 1-2. And yes, he did go. Strike 3. Josh Gradwell strikes out Tommy McMahon, and there's now 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Josh Gradwell has pitched very well this game.
I feel like they're going to be tough if you got 2 pitchers.
Jack, you can cancel that jersey order.
You got cut? You sassing the captain?
1-0.
Oh, I was just talking about my performance today.
Outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
Pat on the shoulder.
This is a tough 1-2 to face in your second career start.
Outside, 3-0. That's outside. And Alex Harden walks. A runner on, and Thomas Blehouse will come up to the plate. Fouled back 0-1.
I might have the record for highest ERA at one point in a career. It might be like 40 or something.
Tie 1-1. And that is ripped high and deep, and it is not going to go out. Alex Harden is out at second base. There's 2 away. 2 away in the top of the 3rd, and the Enforcers are now just an out away from taking this game 3 and the series. Josh Bergevin's up. So that's low for a ball, 1-0. And that is ripped high and deep, and it is going to stay in the yard, but that'll be a single for Josh Bergevin. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Tommy McMahon back up to the plate. Low and inside. 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Drew Williams steps on his bag, and the Enforcers win game 3. They take the series. They win this game. Final score of 7-0, and they win. Take 2 of the 3 games. Wolfpack win game 1, 4-2. And Enforcers take game 2, 17-6. And the Enforcers take game 3, 7-0. That's going to do it for us here at AWA Wiffle Ball. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We will be back on Thursday at 5:45 Pacific time. We will see everybody on Thursday. Hope everybody has a great rest of their Monday night.